This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to New Day Northwest. It can be very satisfying to make things with your very own hands, and even better if they're useful and beautiful. So for inspiration, we asked home decor and DIY design and blogger Taryn Whiteaker to show us an easy project that we can pretty much all do, and we can do it today. Taryn, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I hope you are too.
Yes, enjoying the sunshine today.
Yes, absolutely. Well, DIY seems to be something that's even more important to kind of keep us busy and keep us creative while we're staying at home. And you have a lot of ideas around that. Do you have kind of a philosophy about why these items are sometimes more meaningful because we made them ourselves?
Of course. I think anytime that you are making a project yourself, you're putting your own time, your own creative spin into something that you can use in your home or give away as a gift. And it's just something that every time you bring that item out or you see it displayed on your wall, you can think like, oh, I did that. And, I think it's just something that a lot of people really enjoy to do. And it's always a good story to tell. So yes, I think there's so many things we all can be doing in our homes right now to keep us occupied and also to add some sentiment to items we have around the house.
That sounds great. What are we making today?
All right, so I thought it would be fun with a little Northwest vibe that we would be making this like wood slice serving board. I put together one a couple weeks ago and ended up loving how it turned out. And you would think like maybe this is a little bit difficult, but it's actually so easy and you can do it in easily 5 minutes. And it's something that you can bring out when you're having guests over eventually or for your home. So right now, I want to show you just some tips for how easy it is because you don't have to go chop down your own wood.
That's good. I like my trees. I don't want to chop them down.
I know. So I think one thing we forget is like you can buy these craft wood pieces. You can get them at Michael's. They do curbside pickup right now. You can also do Amazon. And there's a company called Walnut Hollow that has these really great pre-made pieces, these wood slices that are so smooth and they're perfect for crafts and any other little DIY projects that you want to do. So you can get the larger ones on Amazon. I kind of like the one that's a little bit thicker, but we are going to work with a little bit of a smaller board today. And then the other thing that you want to pick up, and I did these little additions, are these little leather straps. And then we have just some nice leather that we're going to use to put on the edges. Do you want to get started?
Go ahead.
All right. So first, when we have our wood slice, we want to make sure that we're getting the surface ready for food. So mineral oil is a great one. You just want to make sure it's a food safe mineral oil. And so when we have the raw wood, we want to make sure that we're putting a couple coats on this first. So I always kind of add it on and you want to get a towel and just really, really rub it in. And when you're first putting this on a fresh piece of wood, it's going to absorb that oil really quickly. And so you might need to put quite a bit on and just wait till we get the entire surface fully coated. You can see how it's absorbing in here. On this one that I did, I put about 4 coats on it and just to be able to fully coat it. And this will protect the wood from stains. It'll make it food safe and just make sure that you're reapplying it, every so often if you use it often. So look at that. It really enriches the wood color on the wood slice. And now we're ready for step 2. Normally I would let this dry a little bit. We're gonna keep going. So next, you want to get this thicker leather. You want to make sure that it's a little bit sturdy for the straps so they just don't flop over. And you want to make sure that they're a little bit functional. So I went ahead and cut some strips off of it already. So they're about 4 inches long and I left them about 1 inch wide, maybe a little bit wider than that. And you want to kind of find the center of your board, loop them up a little bit if you can see here. So we're going to pop it open. Now, I recommend putting a little bit of wood glue underneath the straps, and that way that when it's dry, it just makes it a little bit sturdier to make sure that you don't pop the nails out at the end. So you can do that underneath the leather straps. But for today, we're going to go right into hammering these in. Now, I like using these Upholstery tacks, because sometimes they're a little bit more decorative and it's hard to see, but they are very cute and they come in all different colors. You can get them in a black, or these ones have a little bit of pattern to them. And when you kind of just pinch up your straps, put them on the side, we're going to hammer them in real quick.
And Taryn, we only have about a minute, so I want to make sure you get a chance to finish up.
Oh, perfect. That was so fast. So anyway, you want to do one, then you want to pop the other one in, and you want to complete it on the other side. Let it fully dry, and then you can fully decorate it for entertaining.
That looks so beautiful, and you have the little handles, and it's lovely. We have time to show just maybe one other project. Let's take a look at a photograph, and you can tell me what this is.
Sure.
We're looking at this beautiful living room.
Oh, I think it's our back patio, maybe. And we did a nice
Is that
little
a patio? That's amazing.
Yeah. We did a deck makeover this while we've been home and refinished our deck, and it's been a good project to do. We love hanging out there. So there's always ways that you can add just a little bit more of your style to your home, and there's always home projects to do.
That looks great. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We've got a supply list for Taryn and the directions for the project she talked about today on our website.